All right, so the A's got absolutely demolished tonight by the Chicago White Sox. Final score 14-2. Of course, Chicago is a team that's fighting to win their division. They're within 1.5 games of the division lead, and so it was an important game for them. Obviously, not for the A's really, but just a really depressing game. 21 hits total for Chicago. The Southsiders got bulk of their runs in the fourth, fifth, and sixth innings, and at one point they led 14-0 until the A's got a couple of runs in the bottom of the eighth. But yeah, the A's got to see a familiar face, Elvis Andrus, who of course joined the White Sox earlier in the season after being released by Oakland. And so yeah, I mean, this was just a horrible game for the A's, one of our biggest losses this year. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again, whenever a former A's player plays the A's, they're going to hit a home run. Matt Olson did it, Chapman did it, Simeon's done it. I mean, pretty much everyone does it. Elvis Andrus got a leadoff homer. He's the first batter of the game off J.P. Sears. And yeah, he gets a leadoff homer to left field, 1-0 Chicago White Sox. And yeah, I knew it was going to happen. Andrus, being a former A's player, he's going to hit a homer off the A's. Yohan Moncada got a solo homer also in the top of the first off J.P. Sears, so a really tough start for J.P. Sears, and that made it 2-0. That was his 8th homer of the year. And yeah, they led 2-0. Elvis Andrus got another RBI, a bloop single, RBI single to center field. That must have felt good for him, especially the way he left the A's. It was sort of on bad terms, I believe, and so he's probably happy to kind of rub it in here. 3-0 White Sox. And then 6-0 after Yohan Moncada gets a 3-run jack. So he and Andrus were making huge impacts already in this game. Then 8-0 in the top of the fourth with Zach Logue pitching. After, in the top of the fourth, of course, Jimenez got a 2-run homer. And that was 11th of the year. Eloy Jimenez, obviously a big power hitter, and he got that. 9-0, Adam Engel gets an RBI single, and the infield was in trying to get that runner out at home, but it resulted in a single. 9-0. And then 10-0, Yohan Moncada comes up again and gets an RBI double off Logue. 11-0, Andrew Vaughn gets an RBI single. And then 14-0, Gonzalez gets a 3-run homer. Romy Gonzalez hits one to left field. So it's 14-0. That would be the end of the White Sox scoring. The A's would get a Shea Langoliers sac fly in the bottom of the 8th inning to get on the board and avoid the shutout. And then they got a Sheldon Noisy RBI groundout with a runner on third, and that made it 14-2. So the A's did not get shut out. Vince Velasquez sealed the win. I thought maybe we would see Liam Hendricks, but no. The A's lost this badly, 14-2, and this is the first of a 4-game series. And really important for the White Sox. You have to think they're probably really happy to be playing a 4-game series against Oakland, considering they're, like I said, within 1.5 games of the division. They could, in theory, sweep the A's and be at the top. So yeah, this game was crazy for the White Sox. 21 hits opposed to the A's 6. The man of the match really was Yohan Moncada. He had 5 hits and 6 at bats, which is absolutely crazy. 5 RBIs and scored 3 runs himself. He is undoubtedly player of the game. 4 hits though for Romy Gonzalez, and pretty much everybody in the lineup for them had a hit, at least at 1 hit. For the A's, pretty lackluster game. Seth Brown continued his good hitting, though. He had 2 hits and a walk, and so he reached base 3 times. That was good to see. But other than that, no, not a good game. Tough game for Sears. He had 6 earned runs in 2 innings. Zach Logue allowed 10 hits. Every Oakland pitcher leading up to Tyler Sear had a pretty bad game. So it was Sears and Logue. But yeah, really bad game for the A's. 14-2. 1 point they were down 14-0. So let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys later. And yeah, go A's.